Good morning everyone. Basa na ng Bible guys. Joshua 1 to 3 and Mark chapter 16. Buong chapter 16 ng Mark guys. Para sure lang ba? Tingnan ko. Ayun. Chapter 1. Joshua leads the nation. The Lord commands Joshua. After the death of Moses, the servant of the Lord said to Joshua son of Nun, Moses' aide, Moses my servant is dead. Now then you and all these people get ready to cross the Jordan River into the land I am about to give to them, to the Israelites. I will give you every place where you set your foot, as I promised Moses. Your territory will extend from the desert of Lebanon and from the great river, the Euphrates, all the Hittites' country to the great sea on the west. No one will be able to stand up against you all the days of your life. As I was with Moses, so I will be with you. I will never leave you nor forsake you. Be strong and courageous, because you will lead these people to inherit the land I swore to their forefathers to give them. Be strong and very courageous. Be careful to obey all the law my servant Moses gave you. Do not turn from it to the right or to the left, that you may be successful wherever you go. Do not let this book of the law depart from your mouth. Meditate on it day and night, so that you may be careful to do everything written in it. Meditate day and night. So that you may be careful to do everything written in it. Then you will be prosperous and successful. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be terrified, do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. So Joshua ordered the officers of the people, go through the camp and tell the people, get your supplies ready. 3 days from now you will cross the Jordan, here to go in and take possession of the land the Lord your God is giving you for your own. But to the Reubenites, the Gadites, and the half-tribe of Manasseh, Joshua said, remember the command that Moses the servant of the Lord gave you. The Lord your God is giving you rest, and has granted you this land. Para kasi may yung lapit ko. Your wives, your children, and your livestock may stay in the land that Moses gave you east of the Jordan, but all your fighting men, fully armed, must cross over ahead of your brothers. You are to help your brothers until the Lord gives them rest, as He has done for you. So, maganda yung nakapwesto na sila. Yung tribe ni Reubenites, tsaka yung kay Gadites and half of Manasseh. Nakapwesto na sila sa land na binigay sa kanila ni Father God. You are to help your brothers until the Lord gives them rest, as He has done for you, and until the two have taken possessions of the land that the Lord your God is giving them. After that you may go back and occupy your own land, which Moses the servant of the Lord gave you east of the Jordan toward the sunrise. Then they answered Joshua, whatever you have commanded us we will do, and wherever you send us we will go. Just as we fully obeyed Moses, so we will obey you. Only may the Lord your God be with you, as He was with Moses. Whoever rebels against your word and does not obey your words, whatever you may command him will be put to death. Only be strong and courageous. Rahab and the spies. Then Joshua son of Nun secretly sent 2 spies from Shittim. Go look over the land, he said, especially Jericho. So they went and entered the house of a prostitute named Rahab and stayed there. The king of Jericho was told, "Look, some of the Israelites have come here tonight to spy out the land." So the king of Jericho sent this message to Rahab: "Bring out the men who came to you and entered your house, because they have come to spy out the whole land." Nakaano na yung nakatunog na yung mga nakatira doon. Yung king ng Jericho. But the woman had taken 2 men and hidden them. She said, "Yes, the men came to me, but I did not know where they had come from. At dusk, when it was time to close the city gate, the men left. I don't know which way they went. Go after them quickly, so we catch up with them." But she had taken them up to the roof and hidden them under the stalks of flax. She had laid out of the roof, so the men set out in pursuit of the spies on the road that leads to the fords of the Jordan, and as soon as the pursuers had gone out, the gate was shut. Before the spies lay down for the night, she went up on the roof and said to them, "I know that the Lord has given this land to you, and that a great fear of you has fallen on us, so that all who live in this country are melting in fear because of you. We have heard how the Lord dried up the water of the Red Sea for you when you came out of Egypt, and what you did to Sihon and Og, the two kings of the Amorites, east of the Jordan, whom you completely destroyed. When we heard of it, our hearts melted, and everyone carried swell because of you. For the Lord your God is God in heaven above and on the earth below. Now then, please swear to me by the Lord that you will show kindness to my family, because I have shown you kindness to you. Give me a sure sign that you will spare the lives of my father and mother, my brothers and sisters, and all who belong to them, and that you will save us from death." "Our lives for your lives," the men assured her. "If you don't tell what we are doing, we will treat you kindly and faithfully when the Lord gives us the land." So she led them down by a rope through the window, for the house she lived in was part of the city wall. Now she had said to them, "Go to the house, so the pursuers will not find you. Hide yourselves there 3 days until they return, and then go on your way." The men said to her, "This oath you made us swear will not be binding on us unless when we enter the land. You have tied the scarlet cord in the window through which you let us down, and unless you have brought your father and mother, your brothers, and all your family into your house. If anyone goes outside your house into the street, his blood will be on his own head. We will not be responsible. As for anyone who is in the house with you, his blood will be on our head, if a hand is laid on him. But if you tell what we are doing, we will be released from the oath you made us swear." "Agreed," she replied. Let it be as you say." So she sent them away, and they departed as she tied the scarlet cord in the window. When they left, they went into the hills and stayed there 3 days, until the pursuers had searched all along the road and returned without finding them. Then the 2 men started back. They went down out of the hills, excuse me, forded the river, and came to Joshua, son of Nun, and told him everything that had happened to them. They said to Joshua, "The Lord has surely given the whole land into our hands. All the people are melting in fear because of us." Chapter 3. Crossing the Jordan. Early in the morning, Joshua and all the Israelites set out from Shittim, and went to the Jordan, where they camped before crossing over. After 3 days, the officers went throughout the camp, giving orders to the people. "When you see the ark of the covenant of the Lord your God and the priests, who are Levites, carrying it, you are to move out from your positions and follow it. Then you will know which way to go, since you have never been this way before. But keep a distance of about 1,000 yards between you and the ark, do not go near it. Joshua told the people, consecrate yourselves, for tomorrow the Lord will do amazing things among you. Joshua said to the priests, take up the ark of the covenant and pass on ahead of the people. So they took it up and went ahead of them. And the Lord said to Joshua, today I will begin to exalt you in the eyes of all Israel, so they may know that I am with you, as I was with Moses. Tell the priest to carry the ark of the covenant, when you reach the edge of the Jordan's waters, go and stand in the river. Joshua said to the Israelites, come here and listen to the words of the Lord your God. This is how you will know that the living God is among you, and that he will certainly drive out before you the Canaanites, Hittites, Hivites, Perizzites, Girgashites, Amorites, and Jebusites. Ang dami. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Napakalaki pala ng lupain na yun. See, the ark of the covenant of the Lord of all the earth will go into the Jordan ahead of you. Now then choose 12 men from the tribes of Israel, one from each tribe, and as soon as the priests who carry the ark of the Lord of all the earth, set foot in the Jordan, its waters flowing downstream will be cut off and stand up in heap. So when the people broke camp to cross the Jordan, the priest carrying the ark of the covenant went ahead of them. Now the Jordan is at flood stage, all during harvest. Yet as soon as the priests who carried the ark reached the Jordan, and their feet touched the water's edge, the water from the upstream stopped flowing. It piled up in heap a great distance away, a town called Edom, in the vicinity of Zaridan. While the water flowing down to the sea of the Arabah, the salt sea, was completed. Bakit Arabah the salt sea? Ang pag-intindi ko kasi sa sea, guys, parang maalat talaga siya. So siguro kaya siya in-specify yung Arabah, baka may ibang hindi maalat na dagat. Was completely cut off, so the people crossed over opposite Jericho. The priests who carried the ark of the covenant of the Lord stood firm on dry ground in the middle of the Jordan, while all Israel passed by until the whole nation had completed the crossing on dry ground. So, yun. Sa Mark na tayo. Ang ganda ng ko, chocolate. Mark 16. Yung pinanghaharang ko pa para may palatandaan. Chapter 16. Oh, salamat naman at matatapos na pala yung Mark natin ng bukas lock na tayo. So, Mark 16. 1 to 20. Basa. Jesus rises, Mark 16, guys. Jesus rises from the dead. Dito ako nag-ano, guys. 'Di ba na nakahang siya sa yung nakipagkita siya sa mga babae, tapos after doon sa mga babae, nagpakita siya doon sa disciples niya. Ang pinagtataka ko, after niya makipagkita sa disciples, na nakahang na siya sa Matthew eh. So dito kayo sa Mark, kumusta? After niya, kasi gusto ko kung anong balita kay Jesus after niya makipagkita sa disciples, kung saan na siya pumunta. When the Sabbath was over, Mary Magdalene, Mary the mother of James, and Salome bought spices so that they might go to anoint Jesus' body. Very early on the first day of the week, just after sunrise, they were on their way to the tomb, and they asked each other, who will roll the stone away from the entrance of the tomb? No, nag-shake yan, kaya siya na Tapos, di ba nabasa natin sa Matthew, guys, nag-shake yung nag-shake yung place na yon, tapos lahat ng tomb bumukas, tapos yung mga holy na tao, di ba nabuhay na si Jesus, yung mga kasama niya doong banal na tao na buhay din, pumunta sa city. Kaya nga ang tanong ko, si Jesus, after niya makipagkita, sana siya nagpunta, di ba? So yun, hindi lang si Jesus ang nag-rise guys, pati yung mga banal na tao. Basahin niyo yung Matthew, yung katapusan ng Matthew. Kaya nga sabi ko, bitin ang story eh. Who will roll the stone away from the entrance of the tomb? But when they looked up, they saw that the stone, which was very large, had been rolled away as they entered the tomb. Siyempre, nag-shake eh. Parang earthquake ba guys? Eh, di ba pag earthquake, talaga namang bubukas yung mga ano. So kahit kaano pa yung katibay, bubukas yan. They saw a young man dressed in white robe, sitting on the right side, and they were alarmed. Don't be alarmed, he said. You are looking for Jesus the Nazarene, who was crucified. He has risen. He is not here. See the place where they laid him. But go tell his disciples and Peter, he is going ahead of you into Galilee. There you will see him, just as he told you. Trembling and bewildered, the women went out and fled from the tomb. They said nothing to anyone because they were afraid. Jesus ascends into heaven. O, tingnan natin tong verse 19 guys. After the Lord Jesus had spoken to them, he was taken up into heaven, and he sat at the right hand of God. Sino nakakita sa kanya na umakit siya sa langit? Then the disciples went out and preached everywhere, and the Lord worked with him and confirmed his word by signs and accompanied it. Balikan natin yung Matthew guys sa yung katapusan. Magkaiba sila ng ending eh. Dito sa verse 28 ng Matthew, verse 28, chapter 28 ng Matthew, verse 17. When they saw him, they worshipped him, but some doubted. Magkaiba doon sa katapusan ng Mark. When they saw him, they worshipped him, but some doubted. Then Jesus came to them and said, All authority in heaven and on earth has been given to me. Therefore go and make disciples of nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, and teaching them to obey everything I have commanded you. And surely I am you always to the very end of the age. So, hindi nakalagay na pumunta siya doon sa heaven. Nakalagay dito naman sa sa verse 27. Basahin natin yung kung paano nagbukas yung tomb guys ha. Go make the tomb secure. So, pinasecure yung tomb, diba? Ayan Sa verse 28, verse 2. There was a violent earthquake of an angel of the Lord came down from heaven, and going to the tomb, rolled back the stone and sat on it. His appearance, binalikan ko yung Matthew 28 guys, kasi gusto ko lang malaman nyo kung paano nagbukas yung kasi complicated masyado eh. Yung dito nakalagay lang sino nagbukas ng tomb, hindi sinabi na nag-earthquake. Dito sa Matthew guys kompleto nakalagay dito sa verse 2. There was a violent earthquake, for an angel of the Lord came down from heaven, and going to the tomb, rolled back the stone and sat on it. His appearance was like lightning, and his clothes were white as snow. The guards were so afraid of him that they shook and became like dead men. The angel said to the women, "Do not be afraid, for I know that you are looking for Jesus, who was crucified. He is not here. He has risen just as he said. Come and see the place where they lay. Then until then go quickly and tell his disciple he has risen from the dead and is going ahead of you into Galilee. There you will see him. Now I have told you." Tapos, iano ko rin sa inyo kung paano na buhay yung basta nabasa ko dito sa guys, kasama yung mga banal na tao na buhay. Yung iba nagda-doubt eh. Basta nabasa ko siya guys eh. Gusto kong balikan, gusto kong ipaano sa inyo. Kaya lang, parang ang hirap hanapin yata ngayon. Hindi ko na makita guys. Ito yung verse. Nakita ko rin sa wakas. Yung verse 51 ng chapter. Anong chapter siya? Chapter 27 or 28? 27. Verse 51 ng chapter 27 guys. At that moment, the curtain of the temple was torn into two from top. Wait. Sa verse 52 pala, the tombs broke open the bodies. Kasi nga nag-shook na nga, di ba? The earth shook and the rocks split. So yung mga tombs doon nagbukas. The tombs broke open the bodies. So, verse 52 guys. Ng chapter 27 Matthew. The tombs broke open and the bodies of many holy people who has died were raised to life. They came out of the tombs, and after Jesus' resurrection, they went into the holy city and appeared to many people. So, ibig sabihin, nung time na yun, hindi lang si Jesus ang nabuhay. Pati yung mga banal na tao. So, ang ibig ko sabihin, tapos na yung story na to. What I mean is, yung pagkabuhay ng mga tao, sumali na sila sa city, diba? Si Jesus, ang tanong ko, after niya makipagkita doon sa mga disciple, sa mga babae at sa mga disciple, kasi yung mga banal na tao pumunta na sa city, diba? Siya wala namang nakalagay dito na na pumunta siya sa heaven eh. Dito lang sa mark nilagay na pumunta sa heaven, Jesus. Pero title lang siya ha. Ang ending niya is pa rin. The disciples went out and preached everywhere, and the Lord worked with them, confirmed His word against the signs that accompanied it. So yung title lang ang Jesus ascends into heaven. has spoken to them, he was taken up into heaven, and he sat at the right hand of God. So, ibig mo sabihin, yung mga disciples, nakita nila to na umakyat si Jesus sa langit at nakaupo sa kanan ng Diyos Ama. Samantalang dito sa Matthew, nakalagay lang, oh. And, yung mga banal na tao went into the holy city and appeared to many people. Tapos si Jesus nga, nakipagkita doon sa mga ano niya. Yung pinakahuli ha, nakipagkita siya doon sa kanya mga disciples. Inano lang niya na mag-obey, to obey everything I have commanded you, and surely I am with you always to the very end of the age. Ewan ko, magkaiba sila ng ending. Bye na guys. Bye everyone. God bless.